Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Don't fit, don't try to make it. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Ooh, we have the Magician, the Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. Beautiful start. So, manifestations happening. Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini energy. We have the Eight of Wands and the Temperance energy. Very balanced energy coming in, messages coming in from far away. Sagittarius energy. It's definitely a ta-da moment for somebody. Ta-da! Okay. So we have, I'm just going to pull, because I shuffled really well, from each side. And we're just going to go through each one. So, you magically delicious something here. You have the Chariot with the moon. So, a manifestation is happening and you started it. Whatever that means. I think study is going to be required, but it's something, I feel like this is a very magical energy. The combination of energies. Like earth. Like the elements. Earth, fire, water, and air. So, Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Gemini energy. The Five of Swords in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles upright. So no fighting. Somebody's giving up. Could be a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's giving up. Somebody's betraying a Queen of Cups. It's also the end of some sort of destruction. I feel like somebody's giving up because their life is destroyed because you found your power, or you are unconditional love. Seven of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody's definitely lying. But that lie is about to be exposed. And their manipulation isn't working. Because the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So whatever they're trying to manipulate the Queen of Cups into and backstab them, it's not going to work. This is somebody who's very cold. Very cold, biting, bitter, angry. But their lies have all come out. Everything they lied about to try to destroy the Queen of Cups and their misjudgment did not work. Because the Ten of Cups is here. A wish fulfillment. However, your judgment is going to be crucial here. Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. New moon in Scorpio happening now. We have the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Cups. My bad. I see the things of the buckets of gold there, and it's like it's not your motivation. All right, I feel like the King of Wands is the motivation here is not the riches. It's not the money. And I feel like you may not be interested in it because of the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords up, or Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like these people or this person has tried everything in the book except love, which should be the motivation behind this. That's why you're simply not interested. To you, it's all about the love, the kindness, the giving, and you're not interested in the flash and the ta-da. That doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is peace and harmony, which is the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So that is the driving force behind this. It's not the ta-da. And that's why all these manipulations of these very bitter, cold energies are not working. Your ships are coming in, and you're being recognized for probably persevering. I mean, when you go through the Suit of Wands, you go through the Ace. Going through the Suit of Wands, you start out with the Ace, the 2, the 3, a choice, the 3, which is receiving mode, but it also means waiting. And whatever you were waiting for, it's here. But it's made somebody very, very sad. It's made somebody feel like they lost out on something and they're totally regretting what they did or what they're doing. I do feel like that's why they got no fight left in them. It's because they regret joining a group or joining in some sort of lower vibrational energy, if you know what I mean. The lower practices or the dark arts. Alright? They have no choice. Not confused, and they want to take a leap of faith in your direction. Could be an Aries. They're not playing around with the choices here or the options. It's like they're left without options because you're not playing either. You're not playing with these energies. It's like, yeah, that looks good and all, but yeah, no thank you. You worry about yourself. Because you're not falling for any of these cups. No matter how attractive they are. There's a choice here. It is devil energy, which means, okay, so there's several meanings of the devil energy. And it could also mean entrepreneurship. It doesn't always have to mean something toxic. However, there is a Queen of Swords in reverse involved. Somebody definitely regrets their actions, and I do believe they sided with this Queen of Swords in reverse and it got them snagged into a very toxic situation. But now they're a little obsessed with you. Because you ate a Cups that ass. Because of the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So, you went on your own journey here. You made that choice to do everything on your own. A group or a collaboration or whatever would have been nice. But because it's a little stalkery and because it's a little demonic, you chose or choosing Eight of Cups. Six of Cups in the Hierophant. So whatever, this could be Taurus energy, but whatever was in the past, you've left behind. And you believe in a higher power. Like I said, with you using the magician or the alchemist energy here, you've used all the elements to manifest something in your life. Someone else here is in deep regret because they did not take an offer that maybe you gave them at one time. And now they're having to pay for that because you're no longer interested, no matter how attractive the offer is now. So like I said, your belief has led you to something much higher. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords is in reverse. So, there's no love here. I mean, the Ace of Cups in reverse is a very selfish energy. And the Ace of Swords in reverse is a lie. It's all what you believed about the past. It didn't have anything of substance to it, because it wasn't the truth. And I do feel like that was, with aces here, it was your self-love and your self-belief that was, that was the lie. Not believing in yourself and not loving yourself. That was the lie. That was because, like I said, it's ace, it's singular. But whatever this person is presenting to you could also be a lie. So keep that in mind, because this is like an opportunity, but it has nothing to do with love or the truth. And these people are upset because you're getting justice for everything that you've endured, and because you're standing in your integrity, which is the Nine of Wands and Justice, Libra energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Somebody wants to work with you. This is future energy. Okay? So, I feel like this is an offer of apology because of the lies, because of everything that you've endured on the Nine of Wands. It's like you fought the good fight and you're still standing. And these people or persons or things or whatever they are presenting you with an opportunity because they don't have any choice. They're no longer confused about your ambition or your what it is that you're looking for in life, which is not lies, and it's not it's not the Ace of Cups in reverse. You know, it's like unconditional love. You know, that's what you're trying to convey, is unity and unconditional love with Mother Earth. So someone will present, and it's exposed, so someone will present something to you, but they're hiding. They're trying to hide from the sun. I feel like you will receive this message if you haven't already, because it's the Page of Wands. A brand new opportunity. Lots of competition in it, though. From a King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles no longer feels like they shine. They feel like they've lost something. And they probably have, because of their karma. And they're competing with a whole bunch of other people to try to get your attention. So there's 5 wands here. And everybody trying to hit the same ball. They want to shine. They want to shine again. Because it's the Star in reverse. Alright? Their wish did not come true. Because I always say, what you want for another is what you will receive. They tried to compete with you. They're trying to compete with you. But like I said, there's swing and the bling. Very, very passionate. Somebody's very passionate about a new beginning in finances. Like I said, this is not your motivation. This is this other person's motivation. But it is a brand new passionate beginning that you manifested through the mama. Alright? We have the Hermit. Somebody's coming out of hiding, like I said. Ta-da! Ta-da! This is a destiny. And it's being conveyed to you through channels that maybe are unknown to you, because it's the 6 of Cups in reverse. Sagittarius and Virgo energy. This person can't move. Whoever this is offering you this brand new passionate beginning. They're hung up by their fetuses and looking at it from a different perspective. Looking at something from a different perspective here. Something got lost in translation. 3 of Swords and the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Somebody's very, very worried about money. They're very worried about money. Very worried about their investments. Now, there's been a fallout in the collective and in the greater scheme of things, where some wealthy people just lost a whole bunch because of their investment. And yes, they are stressed and losing sleep and getting upset about everything that they have lost. And it's taking time to rebuild it. Because the Knight of Pentacles is solid, but it takes time to build it. Somebody's also juggling a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a gold digger. This is somebody who will do anything for money. Perhaps that's what they say about you too. However, like I said, I think that your motivation here is the Ace of Cups and not this. This is going to change. Things are going to change. If you're single, that's going to change. Somebody can't move on. They can't move on because of the Death card. Scorpio new moon. Oh, this is so transformational. They cannot move on from what they said, what they did, and everything that they pushed on you. But they don't want to let you go either. There's going to be some sort of burden released here for a Two of Cups. Somebody wants to grow old with you. Somebody's lost an inhibition with the Ten of Wands in reverse. They've given up. They've released something here. The burden of the Two of Cups. What they thought was equal give and take. And they have to let the Empress go. Eight of Swords in reverse and the Empress upright. They have to let the Empress go. Libra, Taurus energy. Because they know that whether or not they give you what's fair, they're going to be left out in the cold if they don't. Especially financially. That's what they wanted for you, like I said. You manifest what you want for someone else because it's all one. We are all one. And if you don't try to do what's right for other people and all you do is lie, cheat, and steal and hurt other people, well, that's what you're going to receive. Scammers. Just saying. You are well guarded, well defended. And that freaks them out. I mean, it is like we're gonna blow up their defenses when they already know that their defenses are gone. They have no defense. However, yours is so powerful and so strong that that's what blew this apart. Scorpio energy. This collaboration, these people, this group that were trying to put the pieces together can find no rest. Four of Swords in reverse. They got no peace. They got nothing but pain. So this is a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of sleepless nights for a group of people. Because they're getting what they gave. And they failed to lead. Seven of Pentacles upright. Emperor in reverse. You get what you give. That is the what goes around comes around energy, and all you did was wait for it to happen. And it's happening. It's happening right now. So all these so-called leaders that failed to lead are going down. They're being turned on their heads. The Lovers and the Page of Pentacles. So Gemini energy here wants to make an offer. After their whole world has been destroyed and they can't get any sleep, they're freaking out. These are two different people. One is the King of Cups. And I feel like whoever this King of Cups is, very balanced. This is Scorpio energy again. I feel like whoever this King of Cups is, they're being lied to by a King of Swords in reverse. By someone who's a dictator. Someone who thinks they know it all. When in real life, they're just a manipulating jerk. And they're manipulating a King of Cups. Keep an eye out for this because this is past, present, and future reading. So it doesn't matter if you watch it today. It doesn't matter if you watch it tomorrow. It doesn't matter if it was yesterday. This is happening right now everywhere. So somebody's rushing in very recklessly and carelessly to a high priestess. However, the high priestess already knows. See, this is what they fail to understand. Is that this high priestess is tapped into all four elements. The fifth one as well, which is spirit. Do not let anybody rush you, and make sure you know exactly what is going on in the background with this hermit or whoever this person is, this magician, before you make any moves, and read everything very carefully. Because somebody's in love with you, with the Queen of Wands here. They're bringing the squirrel. That's what I call it. Because squirrel. They're lost in the sauce. They're gonna love bomb. They're gonna come and tell you, oh, you're so beautiful and you're mine. Oh gosh. Okay. Leo energy with the Strength card. Alright. So this is the person coming in because they want to hold on to the world. It's like they want to manipulate your energy so they can hold on to the world. And like I said, be very, very aware of your alchemy skills. Because some of these people are lying and some of these people are in the same energy as you. Be aware to know the difference. It's a vibe. Alright. So we're not going to clarify anything because that was the reading. We're going to get a couple of clarifying oracles, and then I'll read you a Shadows and Light card to see if we can get any more information. Alright. So like I said, signs everywhere, the signs locking up machinery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can you read the signs? You may have to move on because they're desperate. They're desperate. They're losing everything for what they tried to pin on you. It says risk, opportunity, and safety. Make sure you know who's who in this. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. They want a private relationship. Let's get a room. Like I said, this is not your motivation. This is theirs. So keep that in mind. And like I said, they're desperate now. Because you're not responding to the offers that they're giving you. Because this doesn't matter. Like I said, it don't matter how attractive they are. You see them for who they are. Everything they try to do, you see it. That is the High Priestess and the Empress energy. And I don't think they understand that. Like I said, it's almost like they set up a King of Cups to come in and love bomb and make offers to you that it isn't real. It's a lie. And they're hoping you fall for it. But pay attention to everything that's said, everything that's done here, and especially if it's a love bomber, because you're popular. You're somebody who's focused, and they want to repair, cure, understand. They have to concede. Like I said, they're desperate right now because they have to concede to your independence, to your free lead and intuition. They have to concede. It's like if you can't beat them, join them kind of energy. But be very careful because there is some underlying issues here. It's not just an offer of a collaboration. It's not just an offer of that. They want some sort of private relationship with you as well. And if you can't, if this person can't come right, don't take it. I mean, wow. Look what we got. The Angel of Alchemy with this reading. So we start with the Alchemist. We end with the Angel of Alchemy, which is a miracle. And it's because this person's left with no choice. It's not because they really, really want this. They really, really want you. But they don't really, really want to give you anything for it. They just want. It's almost like they want to own you because you're powerful. Let's see what this says. Can't nobody own nobody. Not unless you let them. Alright. Let's read this and see what it says. It says, the Angel of Alchemy is the miracle who stands between the physician and death. Maybe they think you can heal them. She is a powerful healing angel who will resolve this health issue that is confronting you at the present time. Her role is to help you find the perfect treatment for your body and to restore your well-being naturally and healthfully. She helps you find the right doctor, the right treatment, the right healing mode, and the right attitude and energy to overcome this challenge. She will draw on powerful energy from her heart chakra, Queen of Cups, Empress, which will be sent to Revive your energy and your belief in the possibility of your perfect health. She will help you find the courage to face a physical life, for it is that which has overwhelmed you from time to time. The sheer courage it takes to experience life in physical form is that which she is here to help support you in, and to show you that not only does it take great courage, it brings the greatest of all blessings. She speaks, I'm here to help you with that miraculous shift in your body and your health. Whether you have an injury or an illness or simply feel ill at ease within the form you currently have, I am the angel of alchemy, and I can show you how to change your current experience of physicality. I stand here and have done so for many thousands of years. I have seen the fear and the guilt of others. I have seen the fear of infection, the anguish of pain, and the despair of life seeming to end. But I am here with you now and to show you how to create health, strength, and how to stop being so frightened of growing older and having times when your body will challenge you. All will be well, and all this will pass. This form is just one of many you will create. Let me show you how to live anew with love and health. The divination message here is there may be health challenges for you at the present time, regardless of what you or a dear one or one dear to you may be experiencing. It is time to ask yourself, what would I do if I knew I had a short time left to live on this planet? Then begin to take the action on these plans. Because the beautiful thing about looking deeply into the human fear of death is that the examination of mortality will create wow, this is an intense reading. So somebody's facing death in the face. They're denying it, but they're facing it. It will create exquisite sense of being alive now. What I tell you. All will be reprioritized, and you will begin to shape your life in new and meaningful ways. Once you see that time, in the sense of bodily life, can be short, do not hesitate. Take action now on changing what can be changed. When you receive this card, you're about to turn a corner with a health challenge. This current situation has actually served you in many ways. It's brought your focus back to what is truly valuable in your life and made you aware of areas of neglect. Now you can move forward with a refreshed set of priorities that are based in something very real. The angel of alchemy encourages you to make your healing, either your own or that of someone close to you, the top priority. Wow, what a reading. So, all this voodoo, manipulation, and everything else didn't work. And now it's caused desperation in those who are suffering the health challenges from the manipulations that they have laid on other people. Like I said, what you want for another is what you receive. So now, with this short time left for this person, they have no choice but to unconfuse themselves about what's right for all, because they're facing the exact thing they wanted for you. Those are your messages, my darlings. Please remember to press the like button, subscribe, and share. And pay attention to everything that's coming in. Make sure that you know who's who, what's what, and what is the life-sucking energy that is trying to get you to fall for the okie doke. Alright? Love you. Bye for now.